feel like all my book reviews have been kind of negative lately, so I thought I would share two of my all-time favorites that I wish I could read again for the first time. I am very stingy with giving out 5-star book reviews, but I did have two 5-star reads in 2024, and I think everybody should read both of these. I actually saw two videos recently of people talking about how much they didn't like these, and it made me sad because I hope there are people out there that feel the same way about these two that I do. The first one is On a Quiet Street, and if you want a thriller that's giving Desperate Housewives vibes, you definitely need to check out this one. This book is about a luxury neighborhood in Oregon, and its residents have a lot of secrets. We get 3 POVs in this book: Cora, Paige, and Georgia. Cora and Paige are neighbors, but they are also best friends. And Cora suspects that her husband is cheating on her, so she gets Paige to go undercover and find out the truth. Paige also lost her son the year before in a hit-and-run accident, and they never found out who was driving the car. And then we have Georgia, who lives across the street, but she never leaves her house and nobody knows why. One thing I loved about this book is that there are several mysteries that they are trying to solve, which kept me engaged the whole time. This book is really fast-paced. I think I read it in about 2 days. Next we have Home Before Dark, and this one is even better if you read it in October because it is a little ghosty and is about a haunted house. This book is about Maggie, and when she was 5 years old, she moved into Baneberry Hall with her parents until they randomly left one night, but she doesn't know the truth about why. Maggie's dad ended up writing a book about their time living in the house and called it The House of Horrors. The book ended up becoming really popular, but Maggie does not remember anything about living in the house and thinks that the book is made up. When Maggie is in her 30s, she ends up inheriting the house after her dad passes away, but she didn't even know that her dad still owned the house, and he tells her that she can't go back because it's not safe for her there. Of course, Maggie ends up going back to Baneberry Hall to figure out the truth of what happened when she lived there, and she uncovers some crazy secrets. This book does start out a little bit slower, but I am obsessed with this. I think it's my favorite book of all time so far, and I will probably end up reading it again.